What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Wizard101 complete game walkthrough, episode 209. Hope you guys are all doing well today. We are truly a magical wizard. I'm not sure why, but we've had some mount glitches in the past two episodes. Is it Khrysalis? Is Khrysalis causing the issues? Because I don't think we had these before Khrysalis. But for some reason, Wizard101 cannot get the mount animations to work properly. Wizard101, come on now. Is it too much to ask? Is it too much to ask to get the mount animations proper? I don't know, man, but we're back in Crescent Beach here. We're going to head to a new area. I have no idea where we're going today. We're just taking it quest by quest. You know how it is. Similar to life, actually.
You ready the mustering horn and take the deepest breath you can before giving it your all. The call warps and twists in the wind. It echoes off the rocky cliffs behind you and soars over the waves. And then you feel an answering roar from the depths below that thrums in your bones.
I don't see anything.
You see a great shape slicing through the dark depths. You drop the diving bell in and hope the magic works.
That thing is massive.
You step up to the great beast. You can't think of what else to call it. It's hard to even wrap your head around the idea of the thing. Using the diving bell as a kind of psychic anchor, you project your will into the great beast. For a moment, the image of dark waves and tremendous hunger threatens to drown you. But you call upon your training, your sense of school,
Ice!
and the power of light. And soon enough, it's purring. Though its purr could probably shatter continents.
Quick little thumbnail. You never really get to see the thumbnail happen at the beginning of the episode. Wait, why is Taylor Coleridge here? He teleported.
With sloping scales and dripping maw, as who pursued with yell and blow still treads the shadow of his foe, and forward bends his head. The beast drove fast, loud roar at the blast, and southward aye we fled. The starfall sea awaits. Shall we board our formidable craft and get underway? Climb upon the great beast and enter the diving bell. You'll need to focus on the dying star stone to guide us safely to our destination.
I sure hope this dungeon's soloable. I have no idea. I think it's a long one. Look, Wizard101 has glitches, and look, there's like a black box around the number, which looks bad and ugly. Come on, what's going on with Wizard101 today? They're, I don't know, they're rusty, yeah. Ooh, we're inside the Great Beast. Actually, we're inside the thing on top. Let's take a look outside. It's beautiful. All right, what are these altimeters? Matala stones? Let's just talk to Taylor. He probably will tell us.
Listen close. Despite the great beast's strength, anything could go wrong and leave us drowning at the bottom of the waves.
Unfortunately for you, I will not be joining you because I can breathe underwater. I've done it in Celestia. I've done it in Crab Alley. I've done it in many places.
Or swimming in the middle of the Starfall Sea, waiting for something to snap us up. Now, place the Dying Star Stone on the pedestal to activate it.
Dying Star Stone.
You place the Dying Star Stone in its spot on the navigation pedestal. It sparkles with power.
Did it?
If we stay on the surface, not only will the Shadow Queen's forces be able to find us, but we'll be shredded by the maelstrom.
We gotta go under.
Get ready to dive. Use the altometer to signal the great beast to submerge.
Altometer? I think that's not how you're supposed to say
You
it.
touch the altimeter and imagine yourself going down, down, down into the deep.
Why do the water just rise up to here and stop? Can someone give me the scientific reasoning to that? Oh, but look, we're now underwater. Very, very cool. Okay, Taylor, we're on our way.
Quickly now, pay attention. I've placed the Nautic stones to help us navigate. Go to the Mundana crystal and adjust it. Slightly.
Slightly? There's a lot of crystals here. Why are there so many crystals?
You adjust the Mundana crystal as best you can under the captain's rapid-fire commands.
Did it?
Yes, good. I think that was just enough. Wait! The great beast groans and flinches. Something is distressing him. When harried or vexed, the great beast's desire is to dive deep. If we let him, our diving bell will be ripped apart by the ocean gyre. We cannot sit on the surface, nor swim too deep, for certain death lies on either end. We need a steady hand on the helm. When the great beast tries to plunge below, we must instead force him to rise and deal with whatever we find. Use the altimeter to cause the great beast to rise, then venture out onto his back and deal with the disturbance.
What disturbance are we possibly going to see?
You touch the altimeter and force the great beast to rise. You hear a thundering snarl of protest, but he obeys.
That sounds like an elephant. Okay, let's head down outside, see what's out here.
Buzz! It's true! The Spellbinder has harnessed a great beast of the Starfall Sea. White Razors, attack!
Where do these guys come from? Are they just like flying around in the middle of the sea? Do I have the right deck on? I do. Guys, please battle me. Where did these guys come from? That is unanswered. That's an unanswered question. But it should be an easy little 2-round fight here to start off. Maybe there's going to be a boss later on. This is actually a really cool dungeon. It's very unique. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. This is the first dungeon of Khrysalis Part 2. So, you know, we just had a couple boss fights. Did we not get a power pip? Guys, we did not get a power pip. How embarrassing. I think our power pip is pretty high, but it's obviously not 100% yet. So we got to work on that a little bit. We got to work on that. Look at this guy. The life elephant once again. Well, I'm looking around the Starfall Sea. It looks like it doesn't seem too dangerous at all. The water actually pretty calm. I don't see a maelstrom. So I think someone's lying to me. I don't know who it is. You're telling me that these white razors can fly around with these little wings in a maelstrom? Which, I don't really know what a maelstrom is actually. Let me look it up real quick. But I think it's just like an extremely powerful storm. It's a powerful, violent, often dangerous... Oh, it's a whirlpool. It's a whirlpool. So it's like one of those circular things that sucks things in. Surely that's going to generate some intense wave, or not wave, but wind. How could these guys possibly fly out here? I have no idea. Hopefully we don't get sucked into the maelstrom. It's very possible. Also, wouldn't it go down into the water? So even if we're underwater, we're still going to hit like the bottom level of it, aren't we? Am I thinking too much about this?
White Razors, flee! Buzz!
They do. They just fly off in that direction. Okay. Is that Crescent Beach over there? Maybe. All right, let's head back down. Let's head back down.
White Razors, aye. They must have followed us from Crescent Beach. We'll be well into the storm soon, and they won't be able to follow. Of course, we'll have bigger problems then. Use the altimeter to convince the great beast to submerge again. We don't want to batter the diving bell more than we have to.
Okay. What is this dungeon called? Wait, we're heading to Ruined Alcazar. Spoiler alert. Come on, Wizard101, I didn't know that yet.
You use the altimeter, guiding the great beast to swim below the surface again.
We're heading down. What's next, Taylor?
I need you to check the Oceana Crystal. It keeps the diving bell safe. And also examine the Atala Stone. It measures the great beast's fear and passions.
How do we know all that stuff?
You inspect the Oceana Crystal and turn it just slightly to improve its resonance.
Okay.
The Atala Stone purrs in time to the rumblings of the great beast. But then suddenly it flickers and sparks.
Oh, no.
Blast and tarnation! Something in the water is bothering the beast, nipping at his fins. Rise up, use the altimeter and break the surface. Let's draw these bedeviling vermin up with us, where we can deal with them proper.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
You guide the great beast into a swift rise with the altimeter. It's a thrill to have such power under your command. Once again, the path outside is open. Time to chase off the vermin.
Who's it gonna be this time? It's gotta be something that was underwater, right? It's not gonna be the white razors. Oh, it's a whirligig beetle. That's a interesting creature. I think this is the first time we've ever seen this sort of like skin or character design. I like it. It's interesting. I don't even know if we are gonna see these guys ever again. I mean, I have no. I do not recognize these guys at all. They could be unique to this dungeon. That's cool. This could be an earthquake here. It's fine. We can still kill without a blade. It's fine. It's fine. Humongo frog. So my question becomes, how do these guys know these spells? They're in the middle of this body of water. They probably don't have, like, sentient thoughts. Because they're just whirligig beetles. They were nipping at the fins. But yet they know wizard spells? That's something that needs to be explained. Oh, God. So we didn't even critical the guy on the left, and now I think we're going to need to blade up a little bit here. I think we might need a blade for the blizzard. I mean, we didn't even get a power pip, or we don't have enough pips anyways. Well, tougher fight than the last one, I guess. All thanks to the earthquake. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Humongo frogged me again. He probably was trying to. Alright, I think this is going to be a game, but we'll see. We can do 2,000 with a blade and a blizzard, right? Surely. We don't have anybody helping us this time. I thought Zeldinia was going to come with us. She did not. Really unfortunate. There we go. Whirligig Beetles defeated. Taylor, we did it. Let's go back underneath.
Whirligigs, spiteful things. They prey on smaller fish, but they'll try to take a nip out of anything that passes their way. Me guess is the Shadow Queen riled them up. Good work driving them off. That's the edge of the maelstrom we're entering. Time to send the great beast below again, so we don't get torn asunder.
Altimeter.
Through the altimeter, you can sense how violent the storm is getting. It takes much more effort to guide the great beast this time.
That took a lot of effort.
Keep an eye on the Mundana and Oceana crystals, and keep them in harmony. And don't take your eyes off the Rasatala stone, nor the Mahatala stone, else the great beast may decide to devour us himself.
Huh? He's gonna. Why would he do that? No dialogue for that interaction. Or that one. Oh my god, I have to use all the stones here. Using all the stones.
You do your best to keep the crystals and stones in harmony. It takes a great deal of concentration and precise measurements. All of a sudden, all of the crystals and stones start a cacophonous ringing.
What is happening, Taylor? Talk to me, Taylor. Talk to me.
Hey, gads, I was afraid of this. The deep spawn that dwell beneath the maelstrom are rising against us. Deep spawn are vile terrors. Whether the Shadow Queen sent them, or they are just hungry, doesn't matter much. They are hideous and cruel, and could tear chunks out of the great beast himself if you don't stop them. Raise us up and get ready to fight amongst the storm. Head out and drive off the deep spawn, or we'll never make it.
Low-key, I'm a little scared. This feels like a boss fight.
The altimeter shudders under your touch and grows painfully hot. The sound of the waves becomes a roar that makes your ears ring. As the way opens, you can hear a skittering of claws on scales and the dissonant call and response of the deep spawn.
The deep spawn? I thought we can't go to the surface anymore because of the maelstrom. Oh my goodness. We have a triple boss fight to deal with here. I should have known. I should have known. It's fine. It's not a big deal. I hope they don't have too much health. If they do, we could be in trouble. Let's go to the ice boss deck. So I believe we just needed a little bit more feints. Luckily, they are storm. So they might do some damage to us, but we don't need prisms, and we don't have to deal with myth, like, or, you know, I guess ice would also be bad, and balance might also be bad. So storm's actually not too bad. Let's go ahead and add a Squall Blade, just in case they have a lot of health. Let's see if we can do this first try. I mean, I have no idea how much health they're gonna have. They could have cheats. They speak some sort of language. It's only 11,000. It's not terrible. I think we can do this. I think we can do this. I don't want to blade round 1 because, or I don't want to trap round 1 because they have a lot of pips and they're probably going to use it here. I may have wanted to use a fortify or something. Honestly, if I die, I'm gonna use that strategy. Fortify up because, yeah, we could get hit hard here by all these storm enemies. This is gonna be a, if they start critical and stuff, this could be pretty powerful. It's only 475, but we do get a D accuracy. That's fine. We can power through that. That's a Tempest with all the pips. Honestly, I'm not too scared of that because it's not going to be like enchanted or anything, and there's no critical. It's honestly not bad. How much? It's only 552. Now he's no pips. That's actually ideal, to be honest with you. Yeah, let's go with the Ice Blade here. I think I need to feint all 3 of them. I really fizzled. Wow. Okay. Well, that's what it is. Okay, we're going to get de-accuracy'd again. It's fine. At least all the pips are basically going to go away now. I think 11,000 isn't terrible. Like, do we need to feint all 3? Maybe. If we do, do we need anything more than a Squall Blade? I did not enchant the Squall Blade. I just used it straight up. It's 45%. Well, all I can really do here is feint. I'm going to go ahead and put the 80% on this middle guy here with the Fortify. Let's see if we can not fizzle. We power through. Nice. Let's go. So, luckily, there's no cheats. There could have been cheats there. You never know. Wow, these guys love sirens. Okay. So we've had 3 spells now that put a de-accuracy on us, which is annoying, but it's one of like the least annoying utilities. I'd much rather have this than a weakness or a stun. Like, this is much better because it's essentially a stun with a chance that you are not stunned. You know. You know what I mean? Alright, let's start fainting. Hopefully we can power through again. It's only 40%. But this time we do fizzle. So we are basically stunned. I think we can do this one, though. I think we can do this one. You're telling me that these 3 creatures can tear chunks off of the Great Beast, by the way? That's what Taylor was saying. These guys are just tiny. These guys are actually tiny. I think we will need to put another blade on. So I think we feint all of them, and then we put another blade on. This guy's the one who has pips. Let's see what he does. Alright, this is gonna put another de-accuracy on us. I didn't really think that storm was this annoying, but it is actually quite annoying. It's gonna do a lot of damage too, actually, probably over 1,000. Yeah, that's annoying. Natural attack here. I'm guessing this won't do any sort of utility. But you never know. You never know. Alright, good, good. Alright, final feint going on right now. Hopefully we can power through this accuracy. I doubt we will. Ooh. So with the pet animations, if there's no sound, it's like definitely a fizzle. So you can you already know. You already know. I'm getting a little bit low in health here. 2,700. It's not terrible, but unfortunately we did fizzle quite a bit this fight, and it's caused us to, you know, go a few extra rounds that we needed to here. Probably would have already been done with this battle by now if we didn't fizzle at all. But I think I'm going to go ahead and do a blade here. And then I think I might be good to attack. Nice. Got rid of the fortify for us. That's nice. So, yeah, let's go ahead and blade up. I think with 245s and feints, that should be enough. So I'm going to attack next round. If not, we could come back with another blade and a blizzard. But I do think it's going to be enough. But we have a little feint here. I think not a feint, a tempest, but it was pretty low pips, so not much damage there. This guy's going to fizzle. And this guy's going to blade. Okay. I think this should be game with the deep spawn here. No fizzle. That's nice. Let's see what happens. See what happens. Not quite, but we're about 2,000 away, so a blizzard definitely gonna cut it. It's fine. It's fine. At least we criticaled all of them. Or did we not critical? I'm pretty sure we criticaled all of them, right? Yeah. There's, I feel like we should have done more damage there, to be honest. A little disappointed in Fred. I really feel like we should have killed there. So let's see how much health they have left, and then we'll plan accordingly. We have enough pips for a blizzard. Oh my god, that was a huge hit, actually. We could have fizzled, actually, as well. This guy's a lot of pips. We could be taken out next round, but he has no buffs. Yeah, we're going to need a blade here. It's fine, because the blade has more accuracy chance than the blizzard, so we power through. That's good. If we use the blizzard, then we might have fizzled. Oh my god, we could die here. We could easily die right here. Okay, luckily there's no utility there, which is good. All right, I think if we fizzle here, we die. Come on. We power through. This is coming down to the wire. I honestly wasn't really expecting this. We got them all, right? Big plays, big plays.
That is not dead, which can eternal lie.
Huh? Looks like we got some good gear, and it's probably not that good, to be honest. Got a lot of spell elements, though. Got an amulet, Toebiter's Cursed Relic. Got a bunch of not school-specific gear, which is interesting. Wow, we actually got a ton of stuff that fight. And some myth gear. Okay. Alright. That was a fun fight.
When the deep spawn stirred, I thought for sure you were done for.
Bro.
I guess something is looking out for you, Wizard.
Yeah, me. I'm very talented, Taylor.
I hope the way is clear. We've seen near every kind of hateful thing that swims in the Starfall Sea. It was once a serene, becalmed ocean, until the Shadow Queen stirred it up and set it to roiling.
Hate that lady.
Now let's finish this journey. Dive us down!
Diving down!
You ease the altimeter down again, and the great beast gracefully follows your lead. Well, as gracefully as he can for his size.
No, I don't like that, because whales are very graceful and they're pretty big. I don't think size has anything to do with it.
It's time for you to use the Dying Starstone to guide us through the worst part of the Maelstrom.
Oh, I thought that was it.
We'll be fine if you don't mess it up. In which case, we'll all be jetsam soon enough.
Jetson soon enough. Okay.
You focus your will to a razor-sharp point, and use that to read the mystical aura of the Dying Starstone. It pulls and spins, threatening to drag you into the Maelstrom, but you stay calm, and soon find yourself where you need to be.
Oh my god, do we make it? Do we make it through? Do we make it? Are we out of here? Defeat broken stumps. Why did I go to that? I think we made it, guys. I think we made it. Oh, where are we? There's some sort of island out there. All right, dungeon completed. Solo. Taylor is here. And here we are in the ruined Alcazar. Hello.
And now there came both mist and shade, and it grew wondrous cold. And shadows dark came floating by, as black as charcoal. The fair breeze blew, the white foam flew, the furrow followed free. We were the first that ever burst into that silent sea.
Okay.
Welcome to this star-blasted and shadow-cursed isle. Wizard, we may be the only living things to step upon this rubble in ages.
Probably.
I'm sure there are plenty of ghosts nearby. You seem to have a way with their kind. Look for a friendly shade.
Okay, let's try to find some good old ghosts. Oh, here's one.
Who and what are you that comes here to this accursed place?
I'm a wizard.
There is nothing for you here, stranger. Your journey was for naught. Leave and never return. I cannot even tell you my name, broken being that I am. The Maelstrom elementals that prowl this isle have taken it from me. You would restore my name? It cannot be done. The Maelstrom elementals hoard the fulminating crystals I need to heal my mind.
I can just grab some.
Who are you that comes to this accursed place? There is nothing for you here. Your journey was for naught. Leave and never return.
This guy has dementia. Okay, ice main deck back activated, and let's defeat 2 of these guys. Hopefully they're not too difficult. They are Storm. They should be easier than the boss we just fought, though, I would imagine. Looks like they are. And we're going first. Lovely. So this place is kind of dreary, but I think this is a short place. At least I think it is, because it looks very small. There's no living people here. So I can't imagine this place is massive. But maybe it is. Look at this little 2-round fight. No fizzle. You gotta love it. Now, what do I call this episode? Do I call it Ruined Alcazar or The Great Beast? I think we do Great Beast. We do Great Beast.
We are the voices of chaos.
Huh? Why did you tell me that?
Who and what are you that comes here to this accursed place?
I got the crystals.
Wait, do I remember you? What is it that you hold in your hands? Fulminating crystals? With these fulminating crystals, fragments of my life return. I am Edric, Exalted Blade. This place was once the Alcazar of Radiant Judgment, a shrine to the astral studies of the stars. Her sister shrine blazed in the heavens above until the stars fell out of the sky. My memory is but newborn. To know more, hear the tragedies of the phantoms in the ruined hall. But be warned, their anger burns cold.
Lucky for you, I'm an ice wizard. So anything cold is my specialty. I think this is a place that has a ton of like dungeons and stuff. That's what if I remember. There's a lot of like little islands and stuff we have to go to. The Great Beast is still there, nice. So are we like in the Maelstrom or something? It looks like we kind of are.
Fight on and fly on to the last drop of blood, to the last beat of the heart.
It's kind of cozy in here. I would probably live here if I was had to live in the ruined Alcazar. Is this it? I thought this was gonna be like a dungeon. It looks like it's just like a little minion fight here. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and blade up like usual. Should be a 2-round battle, I think. Yeah, it's kind of like tucked away. It's out of the area of the Maelstrom, you know, so you can come in here to be protected. I like that. Maybe this place is short. Crescent Beach, guys, was like it's 2 full episodes. I guess it's, you know, typical. I guess it's a typical location. I was gonna say I think maybe it's a little bit longer, but no, it's not. Love me some Frost Giant. All right, battle completed. Hello.
Our story? Our tale is one of fire and doom. A delegation came from the far shores of Khrysalis, from the hive of the Arachna. We welcomed the spider magi kindly, for the Alcazar of Radiant Judgment was open to all, even to their strange young visitor. They said she was a spellbinder, a wizard, from the spiral. She was powerful but graceless and could not handle the forces. She studied in the Star Alcazar, but it went poorly. She could not master the delicacies of star magic and quit in a fury.
Well, that's embarrassing.
In her wrath, she blamed all but herself. She pulled the stars out of the sky, and we were consumed in a cataclysm of starfire.
So she couldn't master star magic, but she was able to pull the stars out of the sky? I feel like if you can do that, you kind of mastered it, no? I can't do that. And I feel like I'm pretty good with star magic. Which one is star magic? It's the ores. Yeah, I use some ores. Pretty good with that stuff, right?
They told you of the cataclysm. Yes, I remember now. The day the sky burned and everything was swallowed by shadow. The memories are flooding back. The shrine's guardian, Amelia Stardust, fell from the sky that day. I've oft heard her spirit's tragic cries. Spellbinder, search the ruined hall of the Zodiac for Amelia's spirit and free her.
Okay, let's go. Oh, I'm going the wrong way here. This way. Hall of the Zodiac seems a little scary. Oh, we have a teleporter. Can always take the teleporter now. So I think these teleporters are located in the Silent Market, not the Bastion. I think. There was no Crescent Beach teleporter.
Greetings, trespasser. The Shadow Queen ruled this place off limits to all beings over 100 years ago.
100 years ago?
She sent us here to make sure that any who were lucky enough to survive the maelstrom would die a painful death. We've been here a long while and have a lot of anger to work out. Get over here!
Alright. Well, it looks like we should be fine, I think. Yeah, let's just get the boss deck on. We have Hanzo Yellow Eye here. Hanzo Overwatch character. You guys play Overwatch? Love me some Overwatch, to be honest with you. About 16,000. We might need to get a double feint on the boss, which is fine. I'm fine with that. Was he myth? He is myth, actually. We could see an earthquake happen here. But instead, he's going to myth blade the balance enemy, which is a questionable play. There's also Amelia Stardust is back there, actually. Look at that. Okay. Let's go ahead and feint here, 80%. Then we'll do a 70%. And then probably one more blade, and we're good. See what he does here. He's going to fizzle now. So far, I'm not impressed with Hanzo. He's waited over 100 years for 2 bad plays, really. Let's see here. The minion going to use a natural attack on my feint trap. Only do 200 damage. Not the best. Alright. Let's go. Pet feint here. Come on, Regal Luna. You got this. Nice play. Nice play. Now he's just giving up. He's just going to aura this time with the amplify. Guys, should we attack right now? I don't know if we can. Let's just Ice Blade. I don't know if we actually can. But hopefully this isn't an earthquake. We should have attacked. We should have attacked. It's fine, it's fine. We should wait 2 rounds now. That's annoying. And he's going to critical. We critical block though, right? We do not critical block. It's only 938. It's only 938, guys. Don't worry. He still has enough pips for an earthquake now, though. We should have attacked. We should have attacked. Blunder. Now we're going to get a weakness on us. We might need to blade up again. I think we're going to need to blade up again. Maybe we just faint again. I cannot believe this. This is unbelievable. The Medusa, I think, is overpowered. What do you guys think? I think it should be banned from PvE. You know how a lot of spells are like... Look at this guy! He's just spamming Medusas now. Luckily, we do that sunblock. That's crazy, though. Yeah, you know how those spells are PvP blocked? You know, you can see the little emblem. I think Medusa should be PvE blocked. I really do. I really do think so. Earthquake, too, while we're at it. Both should be just PvE ban. Allow them in PvP, sure. Alright, we got to faint here, I think, because we have this big weakness on us. They have no pips, though. I mean, we might as well just blade up again as well. I'm a little concerned. He's got, like, 16,000. They got no pips, so we're fine. We'll attack next round. Alright, they didn't do anything pesky that time. Good. Here we go. Will this be enough? Will it be enough to defeat Hanzo? I think so. I mean, 3 feints is crazy. Will it be enough to kill the minion? $25,000. It's not that. It's not that much.
As if that matters.
I mean, it kind of does matter. Your entire job for the last 100 years, you failed at it.
Thank you, Spellbinder. I've been trapped in a nightmare for far too long. Come, let us look upon the sky.
All right, let's go, Amelia. Let's go. Amelia Stardust. Where you at? Are there any side quests here? Just gonna heal D still. What? What's going? Oh. We don't want to actually go to her right. Wait, what? Oh my God! Do we have to collect all the people? And this was just the first one.
Oh, by the spiral, the sky is so empty.
A lot of clouds.
My heart shatters like glass to see the Alcazar of Radiant Judgment reduced to ruin. This was all the work of that wizard, Morganth? Is it true that she is the Shadow Queen that rules over Khrysalis?
Yeah.
Wait, it was you that restored the Eclipse Tower and reclaimed it from the Umbra Legion. That gives me a twinkling of a plan.
How do you even know about that?
We must visit the Nova Towers to see what remains. But to do that, we need some ion charges from the Maelstrom Elementals.
Okay. Alright. Maelstrom Elementals. Let's go ahead and battle them here. They're the only minion in this area. Which is fine. It means that we're only going to have to battle these guys in between boss fights. And these guys aren't too bad. It's much better than ice or... I guess... Violets? I guess it'd be myth. Yeah, I guess ice and myth are the worst. Alright, let's go. Frost Giant inbound. Oh, we do have to look out for the little like energy thing to the orb of something. Gotta keep an eye out for that. No idea where it is, but we gotta keep an eye out for that.
I feel positively negative.
Nice.
Well done! We can use these ion charges to reactivate the pedestals that once linked the Central Hall with the Nova Towers. There are 4 towers, each pledged to one aspect of the Celestial Zodiac. Cross over to the Nova Tower of the Celestial Crab. Defeat whatever monsters have taken over the tower, and search for any sign of the Celestial Crab. If you find him, tell the great power that we need pure star stuff.
So these are not going to be people. They're teleporters to different islands. And this is Crab Island. Wait, let me check back here. Anything back here? Okay, no. We gotta keep an eye out for that orb. I might have to use a potion here. We'll see. Did not get any orbs or any, did not get any wisps. Yeah, we need this obelisk orb here. See, we'll see where it is. We'll see where it is. We might have to battle a big crab here. Oh, the whirligig beetle. There it is again. Oh, we might have to go down the stairs. Okay, I don't think we need to use a potion here for this fight. Let's just get these guys. Let's get them. Boom, boom, boom. We're not going first, though, which could be an issue. Could be an issue. They could earthquake us. They did in the fight on the boat. Not the boat, the Great Beast. Crab Island. Okay, we did not get a power pip. That's unfortunate. Please don't earthquake or Medusa. Myth enemies are just the worst. I mean, they really are. Myth enemies are just the worst. You can't even like them if you're Storm and you get like a big boost. You can't even like them then. You know, whenever I see a fire enemy, I get excited because I get a boost, but Storm enemies see Myth. It's like, it sucks, you know? So this guy could ruin my day here and earthquake me. Let's see. Because I'm attacking. Alright, he's just going to basilisk me. So we have a stun block, which is fine. So this should be game, I think. Unless we don't critical one of them. Which we did not on the boat. But, yeah, this is definitely a bit of annoying of a fight. But it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's better than it's better than a Medusa. Alright, come on. Let's go, Fred. Finish him off. We got another frost giant covered in here. There could be a boss after this. It could just be talking to the great crab or something. We're supposed to talk to the great crab. That's what the Amelia said. But we'll see if we gotta, you know, considering there are some enemies here on the first floor. Go to Crab Cave.
Flee this place, Shadow Brights. The celestial crab is ours.
Okay, so we have a deep spawn here, which should be like easier than the first fight because just one less of them. Gonna have to use a potion here though. Yeah, well, they might have more health. I don't know. They probably don't, right? It's probably the same. Looks like it's the same. So yeah, I don't really mind this. Let's go ahead and just faint's all you can really do. There's the crab back there. So we got to beat 2 more of these guys. This is a tough spell. I don't know the name of it. Should probably learn the name of this spell because it comes at me quite a lot and does like 1,000 damage and 50% de-accuracy, which is actually a crazy spell. It's crazy powerful. The crab looks kind of weird, doesn't he? Crab's looking a little weird back there. Look at his eyes. They're massive. I feel like for a crab, they shouldn't be that big. Alright, so this guy has no pips. That's good. Now we can start. I think we should probably double feint these guys. So let's go ahead and double feint this guy. Then we'll double feint the other guy. Then we'll blade him. I guess that's probably all we need. We might need another. We might need 2 blades. Yeah, we could need 2 blades. I think we should double blade and double feint. I think that's fine. This is gonna do like no damage. He had like 1 pip. Okay, nice. Nice. Ooh, yeah. Let's squad blade. Let's squad blade here with the 55%. What's better, a 55 and a 35 blade, or 2 45s? What's better? Does it matter? Not too sure. Not too sure. Fortify. Come on, man. Alright, let's go ahead and blade up again. So I think these are really all the blades that we need. We have like no pips right now. We're probably going to need to blade up again anyways just to get another pit because we don't have enough pips to even attack after our feints. Okay. Feint going on. Ooh, they're both gonna fortify. Wait. Infallible. Okay, another feint going on. Actually, we should be able to use Frost Giant. I think then we should be fine. I think we should be fine. I think this is enough firepower. We have 2 blades and 2 feints. Let's go ahead and try it. If we need a blade in Blizzard, we can do that again. But we got pretty close last time, and we only had a 1 feint on. But I think we did have 3 blades, maybe? So I think this should be good. Boom. Yeah, that's good. That's good. All right, Celestial Crab, how you doing?
We shall rise again.
I mean, I don't actually doubt that at all, because there's a lot of you guys out there. I already battled 5 of you. This guy's pretty small.
Greeting, wizard. I have been reduced by the shadow for an age. I owe you a great debt. You wish for pure star stuff? The heavens are still scarred by the shadow and remain starless.
What the hell just happened? This man just jumped into the ocean while he was still talking and jumped back and is giving me some sort of rock.
I retrieved this extinguished star stuff from the bottom of the deep. This is what I can give you. I hope it will help.
The chunk of star stuff the celestial crab gives you is heavy, cold, and inert. You hope Amelia has a plan.
I do hope Amelia has a plan, actually. Let's see if she has a plan. Alright, let's go back and talk to her. Amelia, we kind of did it. Like halfway did it.
You found the celestial crab held by deep spawn? The horror. It is a wonder that you were able to rescue him.
Why is that a wonder? I keep getting disrespected by the inhabitants of Wizard101. They think I suck. They think I'm incapable of everything.
Let me see what he gave you. I see. Cold, heavy, wet, inert. It will do.
Will it?
The second Nova Tower you must visit is pledged to the Celestial Heart. As before, I do not know what you will find. With luck, you will find the Celestial Heart as you did his brother, Crab. If so, ask him to bless the star stuff.
Alright, guys, that will conclude today's episode. Next episode, we will finish up the Ruin Alcazar, I think, because I think it's actually a pretty small place. So, looks like we have 3 islands to go to. Because we already did the Crab Island. And I'm not sure what this little pedestal's for. Maybe another NPC, potentially. Or it might be another teleporter or a Star School trainer, maybe. Kind of hoping for that, to be honest with you. But, yeah, pretty cool episode. I love the Great Beast. One of the great dungeons of this game, honestly. It's a very unique dungeon. Much more unique than anything we've seen so far. Hopefully we can find this obelisk orb as well. But I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. As always, keep it icy, keep it snowy, and I will see you in the next one.